Started. I got the treadmill plugged in. Can you meow for us? No, I'm not a cat. I start timing out people that ask me to meow. Probably be better for society as a whole, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think we will, actually. Stop being weird. Aristocrat voided? No, Aristocrat did not get voided. Aristocrat is alive and well. Aristocrat is alive and well. And I need to open up my multi-chat viewers so I can read YouTube chat as well. Get that up and running. Just a tie viewer. Don't mind him. I mean, we could play not Mage Blood. We could play the old Coward's Chains. We could play the old Coward's Chains. Thoughts? I'm kind of tempted a little bit. I do kind of want to play Blood Barrier. Coward's Chains.
Oh, wish I'd kept that one.
First melee, then dissolution, then no page blood. Keeps getting worse. Do we really need to play with a mage blood? Is that really necessary when the good old Coward's Chains exists? Come on, guys. Think about it. Think how fun Coward's Chains could be. We won't do Coward's Chains until we get the Blood Barrier Ascendancy. But I kind of want to play Blood Barrier. I kind of just want to. I think it'll be fun. And that way we can upset more of chat, I guess. Upset that we're using all this expensive lifestack gear that's more expensive than a Mage Blood, but we're not using a Mage Blood. Are you gonna level and then respec? I'm gonna play the build I want to play as soon as I can play it. That's how I prefer to level. Okay, start walking. First things first, though, I need to corrupt these jewels. We have a bunch of jewels here with life and fire dot multi. We're gonna start out by corrupting those. That is how we're gonna start our day. Because we need these corrupted in order to, holy. We need these corrupted in order to use with adorned. So it'll all make sense, you know? Get out some Val Orbs. Go grab some Morrigans. How much is a Mega Blood with life on it? It was 190. It was 190. Not bad. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good price for it.
I'd consider that a win.
But I think, I don't know. I kind of want to play Blood Barrier. Like, we could just play Mage Blood and Malediction. Or we could play Blood Barrier. You know what I mean? You feel me? And doesn't that sound like a fun time? Alright, that should keep us up on Morgan's for a while. I have an idea. Wait for what? Yo, Cordero, what's going on? Why are you guys saying wait? What is the dealio? What's the situation? Why are you guys telling me to wait? What is it? What's the reason for that? I'm gonna open up my multi-chat, so hopefully I'll start seeing YouTube chat. If you do the original Sin Ascendancy and you do Wither, I don't want to do that. Wither typically is either you have a fast-hitting build or you're having a lot of not fun. You know, like placing like Totem Wither down and stuff like that. Like we're going to be doing Sunder. We're going to be slow hits. You know, we're not going to be very fast. So we can't do like Wither on hit, which would put us in the category of needing like a Wither Totem or something, which just sounds not fun at all. Is multi-chat slang for anything? No. That it is not. Wait a second. Since these aren't synthesized, do I have to divine these to corrupt these? I do, don't I? Oh, no. Silence immune? I think I might just take whatever we get. 'Cause I don't really want to like recraft these. No, thank you. Yeah, I think I have to divine it just to be able to get another attempt. We're just gonna take whatever we get. Screw having good implicits. Reduce curse effect. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay, that's actually huge. One more of those and we'll basically be curse immune. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a good start. That's a good start right there. Huge. Absolutely huge. Massive, in fact. Because we are going to have... If we do Blood Barrier, we're going to have vulnerability on us, right? Double corrupt incoming? No, we'll just divine the ones that are bricks, I think. We'll just divine the ones that are bricks. We don't have a lot of good options here. Maybe I'll just get curse effect again. Bam! No curse effect. Holy. This is not a good situation. Because normally you can like synthesize it or whatever and then Bless Orb synth. But since we don't have that, we're just in a dark situation. Skills are easy right now? Oh, this is Frostblades. We're trying out Frostblades. We're trying out ye old Frostblades. Alright, so... How much do I want to try for other implicits? That's the question. The one that has percent damage for sure. And none of these divine perfectly right. No, no. 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 All just no changes. You haven't done Voidia maps yet? I did a bunch of Void maps already. Now we're looking at doing another character. What do you think this is? Huh? Ew. What maps get too boring? Well, we just be making money. Like, I kind of want to play other characters for the league. Reduce effective shock. I mean, sure, I guess. Oh, at least we got lucky and it only costs 1 divine. Alright, we're just gonna take the next corruption we get. I don't think we have the right to be too much more picky about this. Alright, we made it to the end. Corrupted magic jewels acquired. I forgot about the fact we had to divine them if they're fractured. That is the downside of doing like the fractured versions of these. You end up in an awkward situation like that. Not bad. Yeah, we'll take what we got. We got 1 curse effect jewel. 1 curse effect jewel. And then a bunch of other jewels that are just they have the corruption on them. No, NKE, are you poor or something? I guess I might be. I guess I might be too broke. We did spend a lot of currency. Alright. Like, we just start the character. What else could we grab for the character? Do I want to force in some jewel sockets early? What? Okay, nope. Nope, nope. No, not buying that for 300. Hell no. That is crazy talk. That is absolutely crazy talk. Just do a couple voice void maps. Just jump in and do a couple voice void maps real quick. Nah. Nah. We're in for 3 passes. Lady voices are 2D each for 3 days. Well, the 300 number is not real. Those are just like some relist that people did. Those are not going to sell at that price. No way. No how. I have no faith in those prices. All right. Create Pharisha.
Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate
Sunder boy.
innocence?
The very sand shivers with malice.
Attacks people as onslaught's pretty dope. Yep. We got on our thing. I'm pretty happy with it. I just wanted attack speed mainly for some quality of life. Stall time for perfect gear is leveling. We're not stalling, okay? Leveling is a part of making a new build, guys. It is a part of the game. Very much so. Which FF jewels you guys can guess? I'll let you guys try to be investigators to figure out what FF jewels Okay, well, there's multiple FL jewels. That'll be good. Let's be honest. There's a lot of good options. Oh, yeah. Hilk is freaking Maven. My goodness, is this easier than using a ranged skill for this fight?
Dead by now.
You know why I can't watch your stream on a TV? It keeps crashing? Hell if I know, man. It's your TV. I don't know what's going on with your TV. Maybe back in time for some new adventure. That's the goal. Going places. Enkindling orbs.
All in order. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right, enkindling orbs acquired. For those things, let's go get ourselves 7 league steps with movement speed implicit. Do we live a little? Do we live a little? Who am I kidding? This is a terrible use of company finance. I should not be paying 70 for 7 league steps with movement speed corruption. What? Oh, what am I doing, man? Holy, I'm out of control.
Gilded one.
I was paid 70 for 8 movement speed, which I'm going to wear for a grand total of like a couple hours while leveling. That's a steal. I think we pass on that steal. I think that's just... We're getting a bit out of control there, I think. A bit out of control there. Okay, replica Karui, I think. Yeah, this is the one that has AoE. That will be good for leveling, I think. The old replica Karui. That'll be classy for leveling, I think. We all can agree on that.
It's a gilded wonder.
Void or get bored? We did not void. But yeah, you could say bored. I don't think bored's the right word. I think like I want to make other builds. We only have so much time with Farisha left. You know what I mean? We only have so much time. Level with Impending Doom. I want to level with, believe it or not, Sunder, the skill I want to play. I personally like the idea of playing the build you want to play as early as possible. That's what I am a big fan of. Just getting to play it ASAP, you know?
Stay sharp.
I know a lot of people are fans of just going for the cheesiest leveling. I want to get through the campaign as fast as possible, but I just enjoy just bullying the campaign with the build I'm playing and then just upgrading it as I go. That's my own personal preference. Like, I'll do things like this, like freaking pull out some jagged fossils just to make myself an early weapon. Holy, that's worth. Look at that, 22 to 40.
I've knocked the muscle.
Woo! Give me some of that. Give me some of that. What about a black heart with all Elirez? Got any of those? Without bricked level requirements? 1D for no level requirement problems. Well, Doadries. Doadries is 3D. What other cheap, unique rings are low level? Blackheart, Doadries, Calmses, I guess? Parandus, Replica Doadries. We could level with Pyres, honestly. Pyres would be solid early on. Yeah, Pyres will be solid for leveling. We can do some of those.
Wish I'd kept that one.
Bum, 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 bum. Did we void already?
Gilded wonder.
No, we didn't void. Some of the Foulborn rings are solid, I would say. Maybe Tainted Catalyst. Tainted Catalyst.
Well,
Byron for some of those. Mana or ES early. Ignite Mastery, earlier Jewel Socket. Cluster, Elemental Overload. Fire Wheels are up here. I'll go this way first. Did you have it on screen that you didn't void? People can figure it out. It's not too complicated, right? Where is the strength? Ooh, good call. Level with the old Magenords. Magenords is quite classy. I think most would agree. Very classy belt.
it's a gilded wonder.
Yo, 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 Weezy, what's going on, man? How you doing? Kind of in the 3.28 waiting orbit, yeah. I think that's where a lot of people are. I'm still in the I want to play Farisha mood. That's where I'm going to be for a hot minute at the very least. I'm pretty content with being there for the time being.
It seems every dog.
Blackheart. What can we do to get some early strength? What unique has early strength? Ooh, you know what we could do? Could do an Ixals as well. What does Ixals get us? Life, attributes, attack speed. Go 80 life. 30 chaos. Use that early on as well. Efficient training jewel. Yeah. We can get strength earlier on with just like Meganords and stuff. I'm not too worried about forcing inefficient training per se. Well, I like the idea of a rational doctrine. Does a rational doctrine get us? Rational doctrine's solid. Just get attack speed. Attack speed for 13D.
It's a gilded wonder.
I won't be a preemptive Debbie Downer. Just gonna be cautious right now. Cautious. Fair enough. I'm gonna be preemptively optimistic. Kalandra's touch is only 5 divines. Cool.
It's a gilded wonder.
Just get a random rare amulet of strength. Isn't Namahu's have strength on it, or is it not? No, it's not Namahu's anymore, it's Uruku's. No, that doesn't have strength. Get a select second Calandra's touch? No. We'd have Reflect Inception then. That would be no bueno. Okay, so I just need to roll this with strength. So no matter what I roll, it has a requirement. If it has a strength roll, it has a requirement. Can I roll a lower strength? Oh, hell yeah. All right, there we go. Boom. So now we have strength. That'll last us until we need to equip this other thing. So we should be good on that front. Did you get voided? No, we're just making a new character because fun. Falborn Zoff starts at level of strength. Does it really? Which one? Zoff's blood or the other one? Not Zoff's blood. Zoff's heart does start low level. Neat. Nearby cover in ash as well. That's pretty cool. What a nice little starter amulet. I know these are level. The fact that they're this low level is pretty funny. Okay, life roll, strength roll. Would I rather have this than the AoE from Replica Karuris, though? I don't know. Replica Karuri is pretty nice. We consider both.
Wish I'd kept that one.
PoE2's next league is looking like early May. What makes you think that? Did they say anything about when they're going to go for PoE2's next league? It's a Chinese video. Okay. Well, that would already mess up with the whole 3-1 cycle then, because that would put it back to 2-month separation. The Connor's theory would be dead in the water if that's true. On the first iteration. They said they'd unveil it in late April. Okay, yeah. I mean, that pretty much puts it in May. But it will be 1 month. Yeah, people were just making some freaking assumptions based on nothing. Classy. Classy, classy, classy. I don't actually need 2 rings because we have Calandras. Okay. What else do I want? Unique gloves. Connor has a point because they'd loved it at early December patch. Yeah, that's like if you ignore everything else. If you just say, okay, assuming they couldn't move dates at any other point between now and then. If you make an assumption based on ignoring all other possible timelines of different things that could occur. I don't know. Yeah, we can just do Locktonials. We want more time for Pee-wee 1. You also can just choose to play Pee-wee 1 and not play Pee-wee 2 if you want to play more Pee-wee 1. That is also a thing that can be done.
Wish I'd kept that one.
How dare you think I have agency over what I play? Yeah, I guess maybe that was a questionable assumption. Looks like somebody's going to try to make mirror to your boots, maybe. See you later, 30 quality warlocks. See you later. Sakati, are you copy pasting the YouTube comment? That is true, but I'd like GG to not abandon the league 1 month in. They abandoned it 2 weeks in. You're already wrong. Like, Nico, for the... I don't know how long it's been. It's been happening for forever. They don't stick around for 1 month regardless. If they're going to do a timeline where they are developing one game, they finish that league, and then they start working on the next game, guess what? They're not working on the game that has the current league out. YouTube call was crazy. It was. Dude he was on something. I think your YouTube stream has no sound. YouTube just doesn't have background music. YouTube can hear me though. And they can hear in-game sound. Right? YouTube guys, you can hear me? Question? Say something if you can hear me. This is the 330s that people are talking about. I freaking have. Okay, I don't. What? I don't know what they're saying. No, yes, yeah. Okay, YouTube chat, you can definitely hear me then. Go to 343. It's not English. I'm not gonna be able to understand what they're saying. I need Golem. Golem. Also known as Give Me Some Life. Just go? No. I'm doing other things. Can't I just trust what you're saying? You said they said April, late April, they're gonna announce the next patch. There, I made an image of it. In late April, we'll be showing R. Okay. I don't know why I needed to look at that. I was just trusting what you were saying. Right. Guy in chat said early April. Yeah, but Weezy was saying late April. How do you know I'm not a liar? Because for the most part, I feel like you're consistently reliable. I don't know. What do you want from me, huh? What do you want from me? Is there a good, unique early body armor we should use, guys? Unique body armor. I don't even know why I'm bothered looking at this, because I'm pretty sure I know what I actually want. And it's Ghost Wraith. Ghost Wraith is the way. Life equal. Okay, and then we go over to one that isn't a weird version of the item. Explicit life mod. Uh-huh. $100 chaos. Does the enchant change anything for the level requirement? It doesn't change the level requirement. You know what? On second thought, maybe I will buy a good roll. This is definitely a good use of company finance, okay? This is definitely a good use of company finance. Fallborn Wrath gives you 90 PDR at level 1. I do not care about having 90 PDR early on. Ooh, elemental. Nice. Your level 1 character is more than my level 90? Maybe farm some more gear? Upgrade your character? I don't know why you're leaving your character with like trash can gear. Usually I'd recommend farming currency and buying yourself some upgrades. If your character's cheaper than my level 1 character that I have a couple divines of leveling gear on, maybe you should treat your character better, okay? And give it some real gear and stop complaining about how broke your character's gear is, okay? It's not my fault you're Scrooge McDucking holding out on your character's gearing. That's on you.
I should raise my fears. Well, make it happen.
I'm gonna find out if we have a sand spitter or not. Moment of jeweler.
All in order. I'll let you know.
Ooh, we're gonna be playing slams most of the time through this character, aren't we? Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Forget that we just did Omen of Jeweler, okay? Forget that just happened. We gotta off color this bad boy, you know what I'm saying? Forget that just happened.
I'll put the word out.
Ooh, that's not a good look. Not a good look.
Put the word out. I should read.
The hell are these colors?
We'll make it happen.
There we go. Worth, baby, worth. Doing what's necessary. Treating my character's gear with respect. Properly off coloring, you know what I'm saying?
Ahoy there. I'll put the word out.
Is there a good blue socket? I guess technically we could do combustion. We can do combustion, that's fine.
Business.
Combustion's fine. What colors do you want? Red colors. Most of the slams, maximum links. Most of the slam supports and stuff are red. Ignite Prolif. I think we'll get Ignite Prolif from gloves, but yeah, Ignite Prolif will work too. That's a good point. I mirrored with an RF helm today. I'm pretty happy about it. Congrats on your RF helm, dude. All right, so we can't wear that yet. Do I have any tabulas saved? I do. Cool. Quality on that chest piece doesn't matter. I'm gonna leave it unqualified to tilt people in chat. That's more the play in my opinion. That is more the play in my opinion. I think we'll start out with this so we don't have any issues with Ignite chance. Those out. We're gonna need tattoos for fire res eventually. Put out some buy orders for those. Okay. Chest piece. High level stuff we can't wear. Put the axe in our inventory just so we're like, you know, we just keep eyeing it and thinking we'll be there soon. We're gonna send this character to the void soon. Not too soon. I do ground slam of ground breaking, blah, blah, blah. I think I do, right? That is not the skill I thought I was buying. Ground slam of earth shaking. Yeah, that's the skill I want. We're gonna try to avoid the bog shaman. No. This character's just something I want to play for fun. Because it just sounds like fun to me. About to find out if I made a mistake. Are gem cutters cheaper than chaos orbs? They are not.
All in order. I'll let you know.
Holy. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. A buy order for faster attacks. What other supports do we want early on? Combustion we'll want at some point. What else are we gonna want? Chance to bleed early is technically okay, right? What other supports would be good early? A Fist of War, which we won't get till level 38. Momentum. Does the quality matter for momentum? Don't feel like quality does anything for momentum. Not anything too useful, at least. Okay. Pulverize we'll buy for the future. Is this build coming online today? I mean, we're setting up to level it right now, so yes. That is the plan. Added fire. Yeah, added fire is pretty good early support. Good call. Use that at level 2 or 8. I mean, not 2. Leap Slam quality doesn't matter, but we'll buy it anyways. Level into 3 days of gearing. I mean, we got most of the gearing already like pre-done, guys. Most of the gearing is already locked and loaded, you know what I'm saying? It is already locked and loaded. Are you thinking we're ready? I'm thinking we might be ready as is to go right now. What are you guys thinking? Ready to slam jam? Yeah, ready to slam jam. Don't use Tabula, please. I hate that item. Relax. I'm literally going to take it off at level 11. I don't like Tabula either, but it's just like, I don't know. I didn't want to color a chess piece for my 3-link. Don't worry about it, okay? Just chill, okay? Just chill. Everything's going to be okay, I promise. We're all gonna be just fine. Saw a video on my feed, 69 420 ES. Yep, that was also a while back.
Come here,
I think that was Crucible League.
Oh, good.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
And my axe.
Get a tender embrace. Do one of these.
Kill that.
Get a low level one of these. Okay. Be able to equip those soon. I use Wrathful plus Crown of Eyes. That does not give you damage that can work with Ignite. No, we're not going to use Crown of Eyes. We're going to use the Foulborn Wrathfith because it gives damage over time, which does work. Spell damage converted to apply to attacks does not work with Ignite, as far as I am aware. If it does, then that would be a good way to save some currency, I guess. Why new build? Fun. Is that like a thing people don't do? Play builds for fun? People are always like, why would you do a new character, Lance? Like, it's like a very surprising thing for some reason. I have a friend that plays only the most meta and can't understand how people have fun if not playing meta. Me and your friend, we would just never be able to see eye to eye, I think.
I think this ray class will serve.
Flasks, yes, we are high enough level for flasks now. I should swap out some of the flasks for other things. We can fit that attribute wise. Cool. Don't mind if we do. Anything else I should initially put on right now? New build time? Yep, new build time. New build time it is. I'm a meta cuck caught? Oh, Hunger. It's okay, man. You want to play a tryhard class? That's okay. What I don't understand is people that would say they don't, they can't comprehend the situation where somebody would play something just because they want to play something. But saying you're going to play something because you want to, like, be tryhard, like, that's... I feel like that's a separate thing. Because sometimes we'll play stuff to be a tryhard, right? Like, next league launch, I want to play Relic of the Pack Glad. Well, partly because I think it's going to be fun, but also because it's kind of tryhard too, right? Some league starts we go, like, super non-tryhard and we click Righteous Fire because we like Righteous Fire. Going Glad, Relic of the Pact is going to be a tryhard league start, but I also kind of want to play it anyways. The Abyss Belt? Yeah, that's a really good leveling item. I'm just going to use Maginords and be strong. Be Maginord enjoying. Reroll Enjoyer, hell yeah. Maginord's and a Mage Blood. I think it's gonna be Maginord's and a Mage Blood and a Coward's Chain. I think is what we're gonna do. Or we just never equip the Mage Blood so that way we don't feel the drop off on speed. That might be the real play.
I'd rather burn.
Is just never equip the Mage Blood. Because if we equip the Mage Blood, then we're gonna feel the change, you know? You left a portal? Correct, we left a portal. That was intentional.
While we live, we are blessed.
Scared of Mage Blood? Well, I kind of just don't want to play Mage Blood on the character a little bit. Because basically I want to play Blood Barrier. Basically I want to play Blood Barrier essentially is what's going on. Guess we go for Shaper Flames as early as possible just so we can play Ignite. Why not corrupt the Mage Blood? I already got to corrupt the Mage Blood. I forgot that Blood Barrier requires you to always be at full life to be applying. I mean, we could just play it with full life, like actual full life. The problem with that is, well, one, if you get hit past your Blood Barrier, you have a reservation time window where you don't count as full life, where Blood Barrier isn't activating. That's one of the problems. The other problem is you can't reserve any life. So, like, for example, if I wanted to put on Herald of Ash just for the aesthetic value of extra, like, you know, effects when enemies die, I wouldn't be able to do that because I'd have to reserve life, which would make me not full life. Which would be non-ideal. I would have expected you to level Hollow Palm. Have you ever seen me level Hollow Palm ever? I have leveled Hollow Palm. It's been a really, really, really long time. I was a different person back then. A time long ago. That's why I was half expecting it. Because you saw me use Hollow Palm one time 5 years ago. You half expected it. Because you've never seen me do it in any recent history at all. That's why you expected. I mean, this chain of logic doesn't make sense to me at all. I would think, since you've seen me not do Hollow Palm time and time and time again, and every time I level a character I go, I want to level with the skill I'm going to play with as soon as possible and not just do some pseudo leveling cheese, you would know I don't want to do that, right? No, because you haven't done it in so long. Okay, well, I guess you haven't heard me on my spiel about wanting to level with the character I actually want to play. But believe it or not, I want to level with the character I want to play, not just cheese Hollow Palm or some leveling whatever. Oh no! Are we going in a big circle? We went in a big circle. Not like this. I think about Infernal Blow Enjoyer because of Hollow Palm. I think if I did Face Breakers, I was thinking about doing Infernal Blow, but Mathel's playing Face Breakers, so we have to let go of that dream. Can I ask what's the math behind Sunder? Same as any other skill. It's effectiveness times whatever extra multipliers the skill has. Sunder, for example, is just a 600% effectiveness hit. It's not complicated. It just hits decently hard. There's other skills that are better for Ignite. Sunder's just a kind of a decent skill. You can use it with like Fist of War and stuff for some extra nice Ignite multiplier. But it's just a high effectiveness skill. Ignite is all about what kind of big hit can you do. So you want to look at skills that have high effectiveness or some other like specific multiplier that make it essentially high effectiveness.
Had you been my creation, brute.
Why is Mathel using Face Breaker? Stop you doing it. I just don't want to do the same thing Mathel's doing right now when there's a lot of builds to play. So if Mathel's playing Face Breakers and there's only like 10 days in the event, there's like a lot of things I want to play, right? So I'd rather not just do the same thing somebody else is already doing. You know what I mean? Return to Dust is OP.
Sirens appear to be dynamite.
Graphs are really, really strong for leveling. Wonder how soon my bad tree is going to come back to be a problem. Go get another faster attacks. He doesn't want to hear people saying you're playing a Mathel build. Yep, that would be annoying for sure. But it wouldn't matter if it's Mathel playing it or somebody else playing it. It could be literally any other content creator playing it. I don't want to just do the same thing somebody else is already doing. I think most people do that. If you're in a if you're doing content creation, you generally don't want to play a build that somebody else is already playing. Like even if it's like, okay, a lot of times it's not the same build, but you'll just get the same question like, oh, just still so and so's build, because they have no ability to be able to assess, oh wait, this is completely different. They just see like one crossing over item. That doesn't mean like I'll always avoid doing a certain thing. Like sometimes I just want to play something anyways. Or I think whoever's making their build, I think their approach is very different than what I'm going to do. So I'll just deal with the people saying those sorts of things anyways. But I'm not like super tied to playing Behemoth. Like I was just as excited about playing Sunder Bog Shaman as I was Behemoth. Oh no, did you void? Okay, this is obviously going to be... I thought we weren't going to need to make a title. I thought people would be able to assess the situation that, oh, he doesn't have voided in the title anywhere. But I guess I'll have to manually write it out because we're going to get this question all day long. Because it's... Didn't void. Just wanted to play new build. Holy. It's complicated for people, right? You know what I always assume if people are playing a void character, that if they void, they wouldn't put it in the title, and I should probably ask them about it. It's right there in the title. Yeah, you literally put a slash in between the how avoid command. And that command links to a build showcase of the character for people that wanted to play the build. Yeah, the text needs to be dancing. I don't know about that.
It pains me greatly to do.
Why is there no clip? Because nothing happened. Yo, we're level 12. Sunder acquired. Goodbye, Ground Slam. Put a fake clip link to mess with people? Dude, that would just get more questions. I'm gonna pass on that. That is not worth it to me. I got Dweller, got the other thing. Cool. Combustion. Let's get Ruthless support. We can use Ruthless at this point, right? Ruthless works with Ignite. Pohunger, I would like to announce we are no longer using a tabula. Aren't you proud, Pohunger? Does this make you just happy as can be? So burn damage, check. And I need a new axe. It's that time. It's that time. Gamble. Two-hand axe. Level 9. There's a higher level base, right? Maybe a staff. Level 9. Is there not a higher level base? Am I just like imagining that there's higher level bases at this point? Why'd I go to the vendor in town? Maybe I need to be level 13. Use Forbidden Jewels for all damage Ignite. Correct. I just want to be playing Ignite Slam right away. So that's the fastest way for me to do it. Later on, we could potentially use those for... Okay, yeah, they are level 13. We'll do this. Purchase.
Stay sharp out there.
Yeah, it's level 13. Whetstone. I got some of these bad boys. This is not an alked item. Okay, that's already pretty good. Can we do better, though? 30 to 70? Yeah, we can do better, right? Oh, yes, we can. Holy! 50 to 100? Now that is a level 13 axe. That is a level 13 axe if I've ever seen one right there.
Business.
Did I craft anything on this? 20 attack speed. I craft fire over time multiplier. No, that stuff's too high. Fire damage. Nope, too high. Accuracy. There's no lower tiers. Guess it's just gonna be strength. There we go. That is a nice level 13 axe. The game's not ready for me, man. The game is... Oh, you know what we should actually do as well? Auto exertion support. That's level 24. We'll be there soon enough. Go ahead and grab one of these. And we'll go grab Seismic Cry. We want Seismic Cry for the thick AoE. I think most would agree that's a very important thing for the character, the AoE. Right? You guys agree with that, right? We need AoE. Divine the Axe. It's a mineral. It's a mid-roll. I am not divining the axe. Like, we're gonna use the axe for a couple of levels, don't get me wrong, but I'm not divining this. Hell no. Hell no. No divining of this axe will take place. No, sir. Oh, guys, can you guys picture the Fist of War already? Junk, junk, junk. Junk, junk, junk. Are you guys ready or what? This is about to be freaking where it's at. New axe. And now we grab this thing. And we have just Ignite Jewels. Heck yeah. Just play Ignite Slams right at level 13. We're so there. Level 54 is at 18 now. It is level... What level is it? It's level 38, I think. We don't get it till like Act 4. Oh my goodness. We're already there, boys. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Look at that ignite damage. Hell yeah. The build is already working. Crushing these fools. What's the next axe in your inventory? Gray Wind. We're gonna be playing with Gray Wind. Can I leak start as this build? Can you leak start as Ignite Slams? With Elementalist? You can. It's actually pretty legit. We did a leak start test with Elementalist. And it was pretty freaking good for a league starter. You have to level as like Magma Orb till the first lab. You know, you have to do like regular Firecaster leveling. But I think we swapped either the first or the second lab into slams. I think it might have been the second lab we swapped. So we could have like the all ignite plus the golem nodes. Magma Orb leveling. I mean, you can level with something else, just level slower. Don't complain about it. I don't care what you level as. Do whatever the hell you want. You don't like Magma Orb? Level with something that's worse. That's not my problem. That's your problem. You want to go ahead and whine about it? Oh no, Magma Orb! Just play something slower! I don't care how you choose to make your leveling experience slower. That's your choice. Toxic Streamer? I'm just letting you know you got freedom. I gave you the best option for leveling. You want to complain about it? That's not my problem. That's your problem. You go level with a skill that's worse. I don't care. You should anoint your amulet. Ooh, we should anoint our amulet. What's the best bang for our buck right now for an amulet? This guy bullying chat again? Somebody's got to bully chat. Chat gets out of control sometimes. I kind of like the idea of doing Hatchet Master. I like Hatchet Master's the play. Onslaught on kill. Yeah, Hatchet Master gives onslaught % damage and attack speed.
You've got a business.
And it's a cheap anoint. So, you know, quintuple win, really. Quintuple win.
All in order. I'll let you know. I should
This.
my teeth.
This over here. Crimson Teal.
Well, make it happen.
We need Crimson Teal Green. Okay, Elliot Overload, we have like no crit chance. Dot multi-wheel would be good. We can go dot multi-wheel, I guess. Could also just go over to the old Templar and get ourselves some attack speed and dex and accuracy. Dot multi or just go over to Templar? I'll just go over to Templar for now, I think.
Business. What are we shipping today? What have you done, Mary? Mary.
Actually selling at that price? That seems a little crazy. Going to Templar is never wrong. Yeah, it's pretty true. It's always the right call. Templar is good. Onslaught, dude, it's already paying off. It's already paying off. Hatchet Master was the right call, boys. Start getting thick for when you start using Grey Wind. Yeah, and Templar's got percent life. When you start getting that mastery too, you know? Make it all come together. Herald of Ash, please. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, we are about to be a real character. We got the all damage can ignite. About to have the Herald of Ash. You can get troll click. You're not the first person who's told me that. And I'm going to continue to forget on a regular basis. Eventually I'll get it into habit. But probably not at the same time. Kill Creighton. Take his stuff. Do we help Oak? Helping Oak is almost never the correct call. I'm gonna have a terrible res problem when I click Toad Pact. A horrendous res problem when I click Toad Pact. We chop Oak, but it's 40 flat life, guys. 40 flat life is kind of good. You factor in all the multipliers, all the increases. Get some fire effects going. Oh, we'll get MTX when I get Grey Wind. That's probably the play. Did your Void character die? Did you pass reading in grade school? That's my question to answer your question. Sorry, I'm dumb. It's okay. We've all been there. Some of us still there, judging by some of the chat messages I've been reading today. But it's okay. Together, maybe we eventually, as Pee Wee players, can learn to read. Probably not. We're probably going to continue to not know how to read. But, you know, happy thoughts, right, guys? Happy thoughts. Dream big. You know what I'm saying? Dream big. I played Flicker and I lost the ability to read, actually. You hate to see it, man. Yeah, I hate to see it. Played Flicker and then forgot how to read. That is just unfortunate. Ooh, Herald of Ash. Hand it over. Go with, I'm feeling divine today.
remember to live.
Okay, grab this. We'll start out with the accuracy, then we'll do this stuff after. Grab that, start going over to get some life. Start pathing this way to get thick. That's probably the right way to do that, I think. Yeah, that's probably the right way to do that. One, two, one up here. 1, 2, could get a jewel socket. Yeah, we might have to change some of that pathing, maybe. All right, well. It's another day's problem. I think the text positioning is bad because it's overlaying with in-game chat. Oh, everybody's a critic. I don't like the place where you put the... You know, fine. You know what? Hold on. We'll move it slightly up. There. There's that better. Wouldn't want to, obstruct your guys' view of the text. Should be in the middle. People don't look over there. Okay, you guys are... It's slightly asymmetric. You think I care? Guys, take your complaints and directly insert them into the trash can because nobody cares. All right? We care. Not my problem. That is a you problem. That is a you problem. I know I'm gonna have a res problem later. I know that's gonna happen, but at the same time, you know what I also know?
You missed a valuable lesson, sister. Never let the power...
I also know that life number go up. Now, who can get behind that? Who can agree life number going up sounds kind of good right now? I think we all, if we really think about it, can agree life number going up is a good idea. I didn't even know she summoned Katash. Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's the first time I fought that. That's probably one of the harder ones to fight, I bet. You plan on using dissolution? Do I plan on using dissolution? I do, actually. Speaking of which, that probably means we need to swap out a Ghost Rider sooner than later, but we'll let that be a problem for another time. I'll wear my Ghost Rider through the entire campaign, probably. We will need quality for when we get the Ascendancy. Okay. Go get the passive point. Ready, yes, no CI, WTF, WTF, WTF. We're gonna double down on the ready, yes, and we're gonna go blood barrier, and nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody can stop me, let's be real. We're gonna be unhinged on this one. Just completely off the rails. It's not a real life build without the purple life. We will consider the purple life. Purple life sometimes gets overused though. 620? What about? 673. Oh, hell yeah. Number just went up again. I feel good right now. Number went up again. I go grab this wheel. I'm just gonna go over and grab this wheel. We'll grab Rational Doctrine soon, TM. Is there a world where we grab RT? What are you guys' thoughts on RT? Well, RT bricks elemental overload, so the answer is just no, right? Because elemental overload's good. RT's meh, yeah. 40% more damage is 40% more. Can we solve accuracy? Hopefully. Trying to think what our options are for solving accuracy. What do we have available to do so? Precision. We will be able to do a high level precision for pretty much for free. That helps a lot, actually. Big extra roll and rare ring. Well, I kind of want to do a manifold with life. I don't want to do a manifold with life on it. Ice Golem Primordial. Yeah, the Primordials are 300E though. I don't really want to spend that much. You guys did see those 300E price tags, did you not? Those things were kind of crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Please promptly submit your 328 League Start video. Why on earth would I do that? You want me to give you a League Start video based on a league that we know nothing about? We don't know what their balance changes are? I'm gonna promptly give you nothing. Because now is too early. Would not make sense to do that. Nothing that our spoon streamer can't afford. Hey now. Hey now, what's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Just predict the future? They're not gonna nerf ES. That's my prediction. But I'm not gonna make a league start based on that. There are no guarantees in this life. Maybe this is the league they nerf ES. That there won't be? I mean, it could be. You never know. Life is full of possibilities. Hey, Relentless, how you doing, man? I think they're going to overall T17s and not going to touch ES. That's a pretty reliable possibility. That is definitely a possibility for sure. I got like ignite avoid or something. That guy was like just not getting ignited. He was like resisting it somehow. Like some special powers gave him the ability to fight the ignite. Should make max block 75% chance. Max block is baseline 75% chance. Are you just saying you want them to delete lucky? Or you want them to make max block 50% and then lucky would only take you to 75? Delete Savalin? I don't know what that would do. Deleting a mid-tier item is not exactly going to change much about the game. Please, not the Pee-wee 2 block treatment. Gotta watch out, man. Can you show us your axe? Here you go. There's my axe. My axe I got at level 13. Might be time to upgrade soon. It might be time. New recipe? Yep. The movement speed recipe. I guess I walked past it on my first run through. I guess I had walked past it. This tree is just gonna get more and more diabolical as I go, isn't it?
That would just make life complicated.
You guys might want to shield your eyes. The tree you're going to see unfold before you is going to get a little bit questionable as we go. But the life number must go up, you know what I'm saying? The life number must go up. See how much of the tree we compare to see? I don't know. You guys are going to get a bit uneasy about it, I think. We will see. Question. How do you guys feel if I say the words Sublime Pride just for the explode?
When you build something,
What do you guys think about that? If I say Sublime Pride just for the explode, I don't even, not even like a useful aura to my build at all. How does that make you feel? I think you're becoming an explode and oh, relax, come on. One explode source with my Sunder build, come on. That's not a crime, that's legal.
There she is, my work in progress. Let's see if Rayclast has been good to you.
Sublime Anger gives Scorch. Did I say I wanted to, did I say I want Scorch?
Enough of this.
Did I stutter? I'm pretty sure I said explode. Embrace Hinakoras. Yeah, good luck grabbing Hinakoras on a witch. Which is what we are. A witch.
Absolute obedience from his blackguards.
Thought you should know that. Next thing you're gonna tell us is that you're gonna incorporate Oriath's End. What level is Oriath's End? Level 56. For 5 divines.
There's a fair breeze on the wind.
Really bad explode number though. We can add that explode.
There's a fair breeze. Hello, hello, hello.
Devastators. Devastators are explodes can't like chain off themselves. I'm not too big of a fan of those. Come on, let's go like 27 or higher. 2835, nice. That over there. How do you stash them in a group? Control right click.
See you.
Control right click. Oh, is it time for new axe?
What do you want?
Is it new time? Is it axe time? 23. I do believe that's new axe time, guys. I do believe that's new axe time. Break out some whetstones. Alk. 90 to 168 is solid. It's a little bit of accuracy. Can I put some speed on that? I can. It is allowed. Would you look at that? New axe has been acquired. What are you asking us? Well, I didn't know if it was new axe time or not. I didn't know if I was high enough level. I just thought it was around 24-ish, which it looks like it was a 23 axe. Sometimes it's like 27 or 28. I don't know. Why didn't you use a binding on the axe? Because I already crafted it with a jagged fossil. I didn't want to change it. I didn't know that could be done. It's been a feature for a couple of years now, actually, I think. That was one of the really nice quality of life features they added a bit ago. The ability to just stash it all at once like that. It's been that way for a while, though, I think. Do I have the Gore Sunder? Ooh, I have Celestial Leap Slam. What do you guys think? Do we MTX our Sunder at all? Glimmerwood? Are you pretty confident? Is Glimmerwood good looking? This one? Are we positive this is better than Gore? Glimmerwood is sick. Yes, nah. Gavin says no. Better Herald. We'll change the Herald a lot. We'll change the Herald throughout the run. Glimmerwood's awesome. I don't know, I only play spells. You guys are giving me mixed answers right now. You want to play Bleed Glad all the way next league? Bleed Glad is what I'm thinking we'll start as, potentially. Yo, what the hell? I'm getting attacked. Back it up. Watch the video. Alright, we'll watch the video. We'll pull them both open. Okay, so fancy blue spikes versus pure red spikes. The red will be more thematic when we're playing Bleed next league. The blue is just cooler, right? I think I'm leaning towards the blue. Red ES, red spikes. I don't make the rules. Red spikes for a red build. You guys are making fair points. The blue is gorgeous though. The blue do look good. I like how it's the old Sunder in this preview. I feel like I already get red when I have Fist of War. I'm gonna go with Glimmerwood. Choices have been made. Choices have been made. Because when we do Fist of War, it already makes kind of like a red effect anyways. Yo. Yeah, those look good, man. Those look good. They got a nice aesthetic going on. Ignore my question. I just noticed the text on screen. Can do, Indica. Can do. He became a Harbinger? Dude, that reminds me. I kind of want to play a Harbinger build too. With warp tattoos. That is also... excuse me. That is also on like the to-do list of things. It is also on the to-do list. Only 1 week in the event left. Yeah, so little time. So many builds, so little time. What's your reason for not going with Return Proj? The support gem isn't that good of damage. if you're talking about Nimbus, you lose a lot of tank. It is slightly higher damage than a good helical. Not much. I tried both. But it bricks your suppress and, well, bricks your tank. Level 48 hits can't be evaded. Our weapon is not negotiable. We're doing Grey Wind. Not super relevant. Snoopy's been running temples this whole league and he finally dropped them here. Oh my word. Yikes. That would definitely feel like a chore real fast.
Good luck to you. Still breathing, eh?
Pathing? Yep, don't look at it. Don't look at it. Don't look at the pathing. He was gonna do 100. Well, now he got his get out card. He has his reason to nope out. I'm disappointed you didn't start anything with banners. How about you stop being disappointed and you make your own banner build rather than try to tell other people what build you want them to play. Oh, that Kakashi. You want to see banners get played? You play them. Oh, well, good. Stop whining at me about what you want me to play.
I'd love to see the insides of this spell.
Expecting Lance to play at Bunzosville? Yeah. Banners are pretty to spare. I will pass. Clear strike now? Nope. Not doing that. Everybody's XDD chatting? Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I don't think people are doing it on purpose. They're not reading, that's for sure. You guys actually not like Innocence? I kind of like Innocence. I feel like it's not a very showy Herald of Ash. I kind of like it. Phoduck or you want not Phoduck. You want an emote added? Lero. How do you even say that? Lero. I have no freaking clue. All right, there you go. You can have your cat with hands. It looks like 6-7. Is it related to that? If it is, then I'll just remove it. I don't know. I'm gonna block the guy who redeemed it. Guys, is the vote we don't like the emote? I'm kind of like not. I'm kind of indifferent. All right. Well, we'll deny. We'll deny. Seems like a lot of people don't want it. Just a little guy dancing. A lot, 2 people. Tracer makes a good point. We do have the XDD dance emote, which that one's pretty stupid as well. Maybe we should remove that one too while we're at it. Can you remove Captain Lance 9? You don't have the power. You simply do not have the power. Freesha ends next Thursday. I do not know the exact date. That I do not know.
You either master it or it masters
Snake bit me, sushi wide. Yeah, I want to remove that too. That's a good point. Yeah, there's a lot of emotes we kind of get rid of. Yeah, that'll help. That'll help. All right, I'm back. Sorry. My wife was talking to me for a sec. Lance is on a rampage today. Sometimes justice does prevail, guys. Sometimes justice does prevail. You want to add an emote? No. Denied. Minus 30K. I don't know how to refund. He's severing all ties to the Holton files. I am innocent. We gotta clean up some of these emotes, guys. You know, some of these emotes are just a little bit too suspect. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I need is my wife coming into chat and being like, why is chat spamming sushi wide? I don't want to have to answer that question. Try to explain to her the amount of degeneracy in chat. Way too much effort on my end.
Of all the worlds you could have conquered, you had to choose mine. Such power wasted on a feeble imagination. Damn you.
Explain the stand emote.
Your work, Pioneer.
I think you guys are making a lot of assumptions.
You I wasn't very fond of.
I'm sure he could have been doing a lot of things in that.
Be careful.
I should probably start grabbing some percent damage scaling. We have like no percent damage scaling right now on our character. Or I just keep grabbing life nodes. And that way when I get to level 33 and can put on the axe, we're all good. I'm just gonna keep putting on life nodes. Here, we'll add back on the. We have percent burning damage on the pyre. That's plenty, right? I'm just gonna keep grabbing life nodes. I'm having fun grabbing life nodes. Life nodes are a good time. Can you explain that emote? The Lance licking emote? I don't know what the hell that emote is. I plead the fifth. Okay, that was Gruthamax doing. I don't want to be blamed for that. That is Gruthamax doing entirely. I am innocent of all charges. Super seducer over here? No. I'm pretty sure somebody in chat was just maybe talking about some tasty food or something. And then Gruthamax just yoinked like a close-up, you know? Maybe user error had recently linked, you know, a picture of food.
Must come down.
It could have been a lot of things. A picture of feet. Don't be weird. Remember, YouTube chatters, I do not actually have the ability to time you guys out. Whenever I click timeout, you get banned. Be careful. You guys need to be a little bit more careful about your level of annoying in your message or level of weird. Because there's no safety net, like, you know. YouTube isn't real. YouTube isn't real. They're here every day. Sometimes saying completely reasonable things, sometimes saying extremely insane things. YouTube chat's basically in hardcore. Yep, pretty much. Nice MTX. Yeah, we got the Glimmerwood one. We're trying it out, seeing how we feel about it. 3 levels away from the axe, guys. 3 levels away from the axe. We're about to be dealing so much fire damage.
You
Should bite the master that called you here, witch.
Submit, heretic!
Graphs need updating. I'm not gonna bother with graphs for a while. I'll do graphs again when I get like level 84 and can equip high level ones.
Have you ever seen the true face of
I don't really want to micromanage them, you know? This injustice will not stand. Listen, if you get timed out and then you go to complain about the timeout, that's just a recipe to get yourself a second timeout or a ban. I would just take the timeout with grace, okay? The second you start questioning the law enforcement, hey, that's when you're in danger. I'm just saying. Okay, you might want to be careful. That is a dangerous situation, my friend. Yeah, it seems to forget this isn't a democracy.
Die!
Wait, is Alchemist Mark good for Ignite? Is that a thing? Hold on, guys. Just a quick research. Alchemist Mark. Curse single enemy granting flash charges when you hit an enemy, creating burning ground under them. Your hit ignites them and causes the ground. It poisons them. Blah, 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 blah. Burning ground deals 26% damage per second of the strongest ignites on enemy. Would that be a reason to go triple curse?
No one will cry for you, Dominus.
Would that be a reason to go triple curse? What do you guys think? Algo's Mark is worse Flame Surge, but it's a Flame Surge where I don't have to press a button.
It's a gilded wonder.
You feel me? That's kind of tempting, isn't it? We'll put it next to the Explode option. They're both cheap sublimes. I think we keep our options open.
That water just
Penalty goes Ellie weakness. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. One D for Malevolence? Yeah, there's a lot of pretty cheap sublimes. There's a lot of pretty cheap sublimes. If somebody redeemed 100 million channel points and redeemed minion build, would you do it? Yeah, it's 100 million points. The whole idea of that point redemption is if somebody saves up that many points, then they get to redeem a build.
How do I keep ending up this way?
It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. Barbarous apparently is pretty close to being able to val my item. You guys know how the val my item reward works? I do it, I brick my item, and then I raise the cost of the val item to a higher amount. Eventually, I'll be like, you know what? Maybe I just don't have this. But for so far, I've just been raising the cost every time somebody bricks one of my items. I haven't fully learned my lesson yet. Would you lower it if you hit? Maybe. It would have to be a pretty good hit, though.
And my axe.
Yo, Lucky Monk, appreciate the stuff, man. I checked Google AI. Congrats on getting rid of the minion build creator. Does Google AI think? Well, Google AI is just a different AI. The minion build thing was from ChatGPT, wasn't it? $7.5 is an insane amount. Yep, and yet Barbarous is close from what I can hear. What he's been talking. He's been talking a big game. It was cooler when you didn't have the rule about not corrupting mirror items. Well, guys, think about it this way: I take time to make an item for free service for people, and then somebody in chat gets me to corrupt it. Then all the people that would benefit from the free service no longer get that. It just screws over people.
Forget your freedom. Such resilience. My 3 lieutenants remain. Misery loves company, I suppose.
I was close until I believed once. The maximum you can bet is 250k. So if you were if you were close to 7.5 mil, believing once would not change you being close. I'm gonna call liar. AoE's looking juicy now. I mean, it really shouldn't. We don't have like any AoE investment. We have 30 AoE on our amulet right now. We'll get a lot of AoE as we, like, you know, get toad packed and stuff, but...
Without hesitation. To entertain doubts led to strength. You were born for this. Wisdom is the offspring of suffering and time.
If you have 250,000 points, you just need to win a very lopsided gamble. Let's hope that doesn't happen. The thing about bets with like higher like chance of failure, not as many people bet on those, I feel like. If it's a more even chance, then more points I think get bet. I put 150k on the first helical. That was 15%. It would have been 1 million. Oh. But then you got taken for everything you were worth. And then I hit on like the very next helical. You gambled at the wrong time, Connor. You gambled at the wrong time. User error. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs, man. Scam train. Oh, is it a hype train thing? Don't be fooled. Rock said Lance is not a minion guy. Oh, thanks. Hell yeah. Sounds like AI is starting to understand what's going on.
Accept no impasse. Die for the Empire.
Other high investment spell setups. Well,
Before your
it probably is out of date because we just played an attack character.
Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy.
Then you went 4 for 7 after that.
Embrace
I hit a lot of bad multis, okay? That was not useful in Pox League.
this is the ending that we all deserve.
The salt will never end. Connor's still whores for the day. Wait, Connor, did you end up hitting the helical last night, or were you just farming currency? I had to go before you, like you just got one of the rings crafted. Did you send that one?
Embrace the serene power that is undead.
Never hit, sent 2 more. Are you gonna start farming locks, or are you gonna keep recrafting them? That craft was looking hella painful. That was looking not a good time. Locks went up to 145. Okay, yeah, that's cooked. Gary?
Sold something while you
Not
were gone.
today.
What have you got for me? Maybe.
I thought he wouldn't notice. I didn't notice, and then Rolo Dage started doing Pepe Jam. That's when I noticed. What happened to the Void build? So, I know YouTube chat can't hear the music right now, but I'm pretty sure this text is on screen on the YouTube stream right now. No, it's not. Oh, don't try to gaslight me. I know you guys can see it on YouTube. You need to put it in big red. You think that would make a difference? Which one do I take, guys? I take one with implicits. Maybe we go one with increased life. Nope. That was a dream. Yo, burning damage. That's us. We need that.
Oh, wish I'd kept that one. Oh, well, I'll put the word out.
Worth. Absolutely worth. Don't look at the resistances. Do not look at the resistances. We have 2k life, and we are happy about it. I got a notification that I sold something for 3D, but it wasn't there. Faustus is a thief. He sold it in base keepers, probably. Oh, yeah. Oh, just imagine we get Fist of War and get some other AoE stuff. Holy. Yeah, baby. Where's the energy shield? Bog Shaman deletes energy shield. There is no energy shield in bossing, say. We clicked the life node, and we're about to click Grey Wind. We could have clicked Toad Pact and then have a huge res problem, but this is what we decided to do instead. So here we are. So here we are. I can't believe you voided. Hey Lance, did you void? People are... What do you guys think? How many of these messages do you think are people that are like legitimately asking? Because they're straight up blind? And how many of them are people that are just trying to be like, ooh, I got a funny joke. Let me ask him the question that nobody else has asked. You think it's all trolls, CT? Oh, guys, it's time. We get to equip the axe. We get to equip the axe. We are here. We are now. It's 100% funny. Ah, is it though? I'm not so sure. We're gonna put on Lycosidé until I figure out what I want to do with my accuracy. Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do with my accuracy right now. Okay. Let's see how this feels.
I am ice. You shall be rewarded.
Yo, this axe has a cool artwork. Got like a little flame thing going on. I like it. Yeah, it's a cool looking axe. Now the question is, what MTX do we play with it? Decisions. Do I have demigods? No. You got some thematic with the Sunder MTX? The Sunder MTX is more blue. Sunder MTX is definitely a more blue situation for sure. The fire is a different color? Yeah, because we're going to be igniting things. I think it's fine for it to be a blue skill MTX with fire stuff. Did you ever get the harvest pack? I did not. I did not get the harvest pack. When frag farming, use idols. No matter what farming strategy you use, you should use idols, I would say. But I used one socket, Shaper, Elder Guardian, map drop chance, 1x2s is what I used. The Keeper Challenge Armor MTX? I don't even know what the Keeper Challenge Armor MTX looks like, to be honest. I like this coffin thing. Does it make sense with our fire stuff we got going on? Not particularly, though. I haven't even done all the Keeper's Challenge MTX. What even is it? That stuff? I don't think I care too much. I mean, challenges I like sometimes do, but sometimes I just don't care about doing it. This would be pretty thematic with the color of our Sunder. Like, this stuff does kind of work, right? No 40 out of 40. I never 40 out of 40. I do the challenges if I like the MTX for the league. That looks good. Yeah, I think this is a solid option here. Kind of like the light blue. Good contrast. Yeah. Do we care about doing a weapon MTX? Do I care about, because this thing already has like this cool pink flame. Like, I don't know if I care about doing a weapon MTX with it. Purple health bar is one of the only ones I've ever done. Yeah, purple health bar was definitely a good one for sure. Make it pinker. I don't know if I have anything that's particularly pink. I like the revive of Runebind a little bit. Not really. No, that's not it either. Expedition seems okay-ish. It's probably too bright. The Regal weapon effect? I don't know if I have a Regal weapon effect. Oh, that's kind of funny. This MTX, I think it thinks I'm holding a sword or something, because like it goes out like as if it was wrapping around a sword. Right now, I'm thinking no weapon MTX. That's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards no. Holy Forge is bright. Just that entire flame behind us. Axe looks cool enough on its own. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I think a lot of this other stuff's a bit too showy. Do I care about the shield having any effect? I am down to have shield have like Runebind on it. Nah, that's too much. Just go no. No effect. Character effect. I feel like a lot of times I don't do character effect because they're just too iridescent. I feel like character effects are just too much. This I'm kind of down for. Skin Savalan on it? Are you out of your mind? Skinning Savalan? Are you crazy? Sunrise Shield? I do not have Sunrise Shield MTX. I have Infernal Celestial Goblin, Poltergeist, Triumphant, and the Lost Treasure. And I have one for Magna Eclipses. Like, this is such a cool looking shield, but I can only use it if I have Magna Eclipses. Any more time on MTX? Then Axe, he must be a marketing manager. I'm not a marketing manager. I just like putting MTX on my character. Is there a problem, Nick Fish? You got a problem with that? Lance, no. Don't use MTX on your character. Mystic looks good. Mystic in chat says thanks. I don't think he was talking about you, but maybe he was. Maybe he was. Let's test the build. You open the MTX window? Yeah, set up my MTX. You have to do this once per character, guys. No finisher MTX. I feel like finisher MTX is too much. I don't know. I like MTX, but it's also like some of it is just it's a bit over too much, you know? too much. The finisher shark is best in slot. I don't think I have a finisher shark. We're not doing a lot of igniting right now. We're kind of just one-shotting mobs a little bit too much, but that's okay. The ignites will come. I do believe. The Yugal and Gorkin fights are hilarious. Oh, the ones that just spam a bunch of unique mobs. So just the entire screen gets covered with it. Okay, so I guess we have to go through that breach. I saw the breach and I turned around. I was like, please, not the walls. But it looks like we do gotta go through the walls. That's just what it is. Which my mom's my ignite dot doesn't matter yet. My steak's too juicy. My lobs are too much. Well, I mean, we are gonna be killing things with ignite, okay? We are gonna be killing things with ignite. I was just noting that currently the ignite is not doing much. It will be in the future, though. It will be. Sad to not have to deal with walls in campaign, but sad about not getting loot. Every league has loot. Like next league, we're gonna have something else that's probably gonna be a pretty strong loot mechanic. I wouldn't be too worried about it. Like this league, it was overpowered for like, let's say rare gear, you know, early 6th link, right? But at the same time, there's a good chance next league will have its loot will be OP for potentially the same things, but also could be different things. There could be some other advantages. We'll see. We'll see. Dude, imagine when we actually get some real AoE. Like, we don't really have much AoE on our character right now. We have Pulverize. Yeah, we have Pulverize and what else? Like nothing, right? That guy Ignite immune? What's going on there? Amulet? Yeah, 30 AoE on Amulet and Pulverize. Just Toad Pact alone is more AoE than that. We'll get some more. Maybe do Ground Slam for wider angle? I have no interest in playing Ground Slam. I want to play Sunder. I am playing Sunder. That's how this is gonna go down. The character's literally called Sunder Boy. The Ground Slam MTX is sick. I like the look of my Sunder. To Girl explain, it's a reference to, was it Rise? I think it was like Bex was how long ago was this? I think it was Bex calling Rise a Sunder Boy. Like pipe down Sunder Boy, something like that. I forget when it was. It was like a patch or something, I don't remember. But that's what I'm referencing. So it's been a hot minute. Control your eyes. Yep, exactly. Grandpa reference? Listen, most people in chat know what I'm talking about, I think. Or a lot of people do. Dot multi. I guess since we're here, we can grab some dot multi. We'll grab a little bit. We'll get started on it. Here's the clip. Oh, you literally have the clip? Incursion.
Plus, it's not. I'm like, Bex, give me Inferno blowjob, and she goes, I'm not even at work yet. She's kissing at me and shit, and then she goes, plus, it's not like it's gonna help you decide on your build, Sunder boy. What the fuck? Come on, man.
It's not gonna help you decide on your build, Sunder boy. Oh, true. Was she wrong? She was not wrong. She was 100% right. Eight years ago? Yeah, see guys, it wasn't that long ago. It was not that long ago. That was crazy though. That was incursion. What all was in that like window there? As you may have seen in Incursion Patch Notes, we updated many existing skills, also introduced some new ones. In the spirit of helping you plan out your builds, we're showcasing all the new and gem changes at level 20. Holy. Val Righteous Fire. I guess that might have been an update to Val Righteous Fire. It has a lot of Val stuff, right? Because of Incursion League Val themed. Is this when they changed Firestorm to be like a big meteor? Maybe. Nah, I feel like that was more recent. That was probably still like when it was like Firestorm of Pelting, more like. Maybe this is when they changed Magma Orb from rolling magma. Who knows? How the time flies. Can you explain what you're saying about loot next league? Oh, I'm just saying that every league mechanic has loot. So like this league, the tree was very generous with like, let's say rares. Next league, the loot might from the league, it might do rares, it might do other things. Maybe it'll give you really good jewels, you know, who freaking knows, right? But usually each league mechanic is pretty solid in terms of some form of loot generation or another. It varies, right? There's some pretty heavy variance, but losing tree loot I don't think will be the end of the world. Tree loot was definitely very like extreme on like how easily you got insane rares compared to other leagues for sure. So it probably won't be that good, but you know, it'll have I'm sure there will be its perks to it. I didn't like what it did for early game personally. It pretty much removed like the mid-gear progression is what I felt like it did. Because you went straight from like just trash can ID rares to 1k ES regalias that are already 6 linked, you know, like you went straight to like Uber level gear. So it's like, I don't know. I'm hoping it's definitely less than that. $1,200 ES regalas are common. People are gonna hate me saying this. that I think it was ultimately bad for the progression curve because you just skip that whole progression portion of your build.
Our mistakes can be our
Killed stuff like Rog. Yeah. Killed a lot of that mid-game crafting. Just was like, why would you even do it? Why would you even bother? And that's bad. How? How is that bad? Because a large portion of the game gets deleted. The part where you would need to... How do I put this? You go straight from beating the campaign into my character's uber viable, and everything else ends up like losing its like meaning or purpose of like getting your character stronger because you just instantly go to being really strong. I mean, it's not going to make sense to the guy that wants to skip campaign. If you want to skip campaign, you're going to be like, oh, thank goodness, I can play less of the game. But like, I think a lot of people would could relate to what I'm saying. I would think to some extent. You're speaking about 0.1% that enjoy that progression. 0.1%, I think it's a lot more than 0.1%. I think you're being quite disingenuous if you just want to say only 0.1% of people enjoy some level of progression. I guess I'm 0.1%. Yeah, there's a lot of 0.1%ers in chat right now. Progression's the whole point for me. 0.1%er.
before you come.
I have been expecting you, witch. You and I are about to create the most beautiful of nightmares together.
By that logic, only 0.1% of people actually enjoy playing PoE. Yep, pretty much. That's what he's saying. It's crazy. Earning the right to blow things up is a nice sense of progression. Yup. They get rid of the trim and do Expedition Day 1. Expedition Day 1's pretty dang solid. Even just like Tooge and raw currency is very solid early. You look great on the new video. Dang, sad egg. My league starts usually doing Betrayal plus Expedition. Then you see what they did to Grav. Grav got taken to the cleaners. Kill me!
Now, Exile!
Embrace the future.
We actually have like no regen on this character. I should probably get some regen. All I need to do that is tattoo some int. What good int tattoos are there?
We've made a trade. Hello, hello, hello.
Tattoo int. Yes, chaos res, regen, mana, hinder, shock, lightning res, lightning damage, killing blows, consume. 4% chance to consume corpses to recover 10% of life. Interesting. Chaos res tattoos are kind of expensive. Buy a couple of these.
We'll make it happen.
Lightning res tattoos.
I should raise my fees. Long day. Business. The bag. Well,
Do a couple more lightning res tattoos. Alright, so we should have Calm Ground now. Very nice. Fist of War will replace... Added Fire, which is doing basically nothing. Just safe house rushing. I like the dedicated safe house setups more. I think what it is now is pretty solid with like Gilded All Flames and Kulamak and Katarina's drop table and whatnot. I think I'm a little bummed out about not feeling like I can pull the
Let us see if you truly
the Grav
understand what it
card
means to
Gamba.
be Nightmare.
You make a ton from just the rares.
I gave my life. Nightmare gave me so much more.
You are phased, right? Yeah, he is phased. Having Maven lasers in this fight is something. He didn't read and now he's embarrassed? What are you guys talking about? What up? You wanted me to read while I was fighting Malachi?
That's right. It's really not so bad once you get to know it.
Yeah, how buggy the invulnerability phase on the health bar is? Oh, where sometimes it shows up that he's like invuln even though he isn't yet.
What can Death Shred has? You will be remembered.
Same build as last league, just new skills and a weapon. Okay, so what build is this the same as? Midas apparently already knows what we're doing. What's this the same build as? I'll swap the pants while Midas is gonna educate us all on what it's the same build as. Dissolution, Blood Barrier, yep. Okay, so let me get this straight. A Relic of the Pact Gladiator is the same thing as Ignite Sunder? Because it's using 1 Jewel of Overlap with 1 Ascendancy of Overlap. Well, no. Oh, so you were lying earlier when you said it was the same build. You just like to say random things you don't even believe yourself? Is that a fun way to exist? It's the same core. So let me get this straight. Life scaling builds are all the same build.
The gate. I was right to go where you. Eyeballs away.
And ES builds are all the same build. There's only 2 builds in this game. There's ES builds and there's life builds. There's only 2 builds. Is that how it works? I'm gonna go get some water while we process this. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back. Alright, I have returned. Are we all good? What about mana scaling builds?
What do you?
Those are either life builds or they're ES builds.
What do you?
I have.
Except for the ones that have 100% mind over matter. Which I guess, you know, maybe that is a third build. Who knows? We'll have to ask Midas if that's a third build or not. He is the arbiter of how many builds there are in this game. Why are you playing Ignite? Because I want to play Ignite.
Seems I've mastered Ray class. Time to return to
What about stat stacking as a fourth build? Nope, that's either a life build or an ES build. We're technically a mana build, so one of the 3 builds already discussed and adjudicated by Midas. The arbiter of how many builds there are in this game. What about hybrid? Hybrid isn't real. That is just not actually a real thing. Pretty sure somebody made that up. It's propaganda. Dude, we need that blood magic. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Would give us access to cruel preparation, though. That might be a reason to spend that extra passive. Thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. Lance has a high diversity regarding builds, but we're careful. You're in a dangerous situation. Don't you know the common thing is to say that Lance only plays with one item, Ivory Tower? Except when he's not playing with Ivory Tower. Then he's only playing a minion build. And then when he's not doing that, he's only playing a stat stacker. And when he's not doing that, he's only playing Righteous Fire. And when he's not doing that, he's only playing a life stacker. That doesn't, you know. You have to remember, I am a one-trick pony. I just have like 52 different one-tricks. And you just have to adjust to the current one-trick I am on and say that's the only thing I'm playing. Dude, this is gonna look so sick when we get good AoE on this. It's already looking pretty good with Fist of War and Pulverize. We definitely need to invest in AoE. Isn't your one trick eating cheese and then lying about it? Have I ever lied about consuming a snack, guys? I'm always very upfront about the snack consumption. On a regular basis. Lie about stealing donuts? The truth is, I did not steal that. They were in the common area. We've been over this, guys.
I swore they would
How many times are we going to try to rewrite history here? Lance, can you read my message, please? Let me pull up your log. I have a question about Penance Belt build version. I keep dying by all mechanics like Eradicator and Lycia Blade. Skill issue, what I'm doing, something wrong with the build. You said Eradicator and Lycia Blade. So Eradicator's lightning based. So that's just he does a lot of lightning damage. He's just the hardest hitting Elder Guardian, which that could be a matter of just like you just need to keep scaling your character a bit more or dodge his mechanics a bit better. Lycia, specifically that blade, if that's killing you, that is doing chaos damage, which could be an issue with capping your chaos res, and maybe you have a too low on life type of thing. So like Eradicator's just a generic lightning damage. Do you have enough of the scaling where your character's just tanky enough to take some decent lightning damage or just dodge the mechanics properly? Lycia could specifically be chaos damage. Like you don't have chaos res cap type of thing. So I thought it was executing innocent chatters to admit they're right. Okay, there's a couple times we've executed people to be wrong. Usually we just start talking mad smack and then being like, oh wait, this guy's actually right. Usually though is doing some heavy lifting there, because like, come on, let's be real, guys. How many times does the chatter say some unhinged thing that's just completely wrong with way overconfidence? It's probably like freaking 90-10. 10% of the time the unhinged thing they're saying is actually true, and it isn't unhinged at all, they were just actually correct. 90% of the time they're just saying some unhinged thing. Like I deal with a lot of people that their whole goal is to just be a toxic chatter. Okay, it's hard to know to differentiate it always accurately. More like 95.5. Yeah, you know, could be 95.5. I could see that. Remember the time you gunned down a poor instant chatter because your band name was worse than a stormtrooper? Okay, that, like, come on, one misfire. Come on, you really gonna hold that against me? One little misfire. We revived him. We resuscitated him. He was fine. You say it's 90-10 because you only choose to read toxic messages? No, there's like, not that I choose, okay? There's a lot of stuff that's just a lot of toxic messages, man. Okay, like, come on. There's just a lot of them. Okay, what's the most efficient life path in here? I do eventually want to become like Kaspero. Because we could do like a Kaspero duel here. Let's fight Innocence first, and then we'll think about it more. Let's progress over to our one jewel.
The world must be cleansed of impurity.
Let's start with
I'm just learning how to be a professional staller. I don't know if this is where you'd want to go to learn that, because like we've kind of been all gas, no brakes this entire Freesia League. I think if you want to learn how to stall, this is just probably not the right place, because we were just like non-stop getting stuff done, you know? 0% stalling, nothing but results, you know? Innocent.
power. Incredible.
You've taken 15 minutes to get a snack before? Are you sure, Barbarous? Come on. Maybe your clock wasn't working that day. Usually it's like 2 minutes tops. 15 is insane. You're stalling voiding by playing and not. Well, listen, guys, we did a lot of void maps yesterday. It wasn't close. I don't know what to say. Like, we could continue with the void character, but come on, guys. It was not close. We weren't gonna die. I had like. Amanami maps aren't real maps. I was doing quad ghosted feared. I literally did a quad ghosted 90% less map. That is very much a real map. And our HP didn't, our ES didn't go below like freaking 90%. It was not close. What about that bleed moment? Okay, that was a fluke, okay? I was distracted, okay? That was a fluke. I was distracted. We were talking about the Sunder build. I was like, my mind was in a different place. That ultimatum boss scared you? Yeah, but on further review, because that one chatter was correct, the ultimatum boss didn't scare me. I scared myself, okay? The most dangerous thing in that fight wasn't the ultimatum boss. It was literally my own character. I just didn't realize my power levels, you know? I.e., we almost killed ourselves to reflect, but we don't even talk about that, okay? Facts are the facts. What we do in life? Yo, Sarge. Sarge, you still playing Freesia, or are you doing like two stone runs or something? Or are you practicing for the Exile Con race? What have you been up to, man? Welcome everybody from Sarge's stream. Hopefully you guys are doing well. We're starting a new build called Sunder Boy. Percent life casters there are a mirror. Shut the front door. That's insane. I mean, there's other things that are good besides percent life there, though, for us. But that is crazy. A mirror is like delusional. There's no shot you're paying a mirror for that. I guess, I don't know, maybe there is somebody paying a mirror for that. That's crazy, though. Don't add that. What is this? Is a emote somebody wants? No, I'm not adding that. Add it? No, guys. No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. We're trying to cut down on the suspect emotes, okay? Scam is not a scam, guys. When you do the emote redemption, you sign off on the fact that I have the right to say no. That's how it works. That's how it always has worked. And that's how it will continue to work. And I don't want to hear any complaints. We all tried. Tough luck, Ghost Rider. Tai Prager. I'm not gonna add an emote with pregnant Tai or pregnant Alk. No shot. It's okay. I'll doubt one time and get 5x the redeem anyways. Yeah, or you might lose all your currency and you'll have deep regrets. Could go either way, really. I'm thinking they'll go the regret way, where you lose. All right, you know what? Let's check the prices. Let's check the prices. I want to see if this one mirror price is real. Elgin Hubris, Caspero, life increase, frenzy on hits. What other good stuff could we get? Balak. Balak is good. Balak spell is good. Gain endurance if we can hit is good too, but we don't need that. We get that anyways. Let's start there. Percent damage would be good, but I'm thinking we're gonna do the Foulborn Shield. Let's go minimum of one of these, minimum of one of these, deselect. Boom, 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 boom. Search. There's not a single 3 mod on these. Ugh. That's not a good look. Average game redeemed, add an emote. No. That's just like painful to look at. I don't even know what that is. Really? There's no 3 stat with these? First you took a player hit after Blizzard Shadow Drop D2 resurrected yesterday? Probably. I mean, there's a lot of overlap with people that want to play that. So we're only getting 2 life mods if we put Caspero there. Is there a better place? Do we even go with Caspero? I like the idea of getting a lot of regen tattoos with Caspero. Be a little tat res everywhere else as well. It's the overlap here. Not great. This is requiring impossible escape. All right, let's check the Caspero jewels. Let's check. This doesn't even get down to Caspero. Oh, okay, I know what to do. I know what to do. We just do this. Oh my word, it's not even gonna keep the... Yeah, I'll redo the numbers. Oh, it's so annoying. Even though I said Caspero is the one I want. We'll do it this way. No Caspero for that combination. Ba-na-na-na-na. That is crazy. You guys weren't kidding. The Caspero life jewels are insane. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Be easier to divine one? It definitely would not be easier to divine one. Let's go Frenzy. Start here. Do people care about Frenzy? Victorio, Caspero for 22. Cast rope for 40. Do we take the cast rope for 22?
Oh, I wish I'd kept that one.
Why not? Let's play the game. Put it over here. If it we ball, something like that. Also, screw it. Let's put dissolution on. Life number go up.
Ahoy there!
Captain Dance 9. What are you talking about, Captain Dance 9? There's some guy with that as a... I think there's somebody with that as a username.
I'll put the word out. All in order.
One of the sellers was named that? Yeah, somebody named their profile or whatever. Their account Captain Dance 9. I've seen that guy. I've seen him too. I wonder what he's up to. Up to no good, probably. Up to no good. Can't be trusting people like that. Already more life than a dead eye. We'll keep working on that number. We gotta make it go up. He's probably just dancing. I don't trust that at all. What build do you recommend for a new player? Basically what Zuggy said. Righteous Fire by Pox. It's the build I always recommend for new players. Gotta get you guys inducted into the Church of Righteous Fire early on. That's how we do our brainwashing, actually. This chest 50% more alive as Bog Shaman? No, this... I just used this chest because I was like, it's decent for leveling until I got to... Right now, this is basically just a 300 ES chest. You know, or 300 at life chest, or whatever, right? Rares this early on just usually don't have this much ES. Something's frozen. Maybe he's the real one? I don't know about that. Multi-foreign. Oh, look how cute my baby girl is. All cuddled up on the kitchen floor. What is she doing? Why is she on the floor? That's a good question. You know, she decided that was a good place to get cozy, I guess. Wait, dude. Your tattoos are kind of crazy, man. What is going on? Do we put on the belt of leveling? Or do I just never put it on? Just to remain pure? Put it on. Yep. Anything to get through acts faster? I don't know, guys. I don't think I put it on. I think I resist the urge. How much was this? Mage Blood? I got it for 190D, but honestly, I think I got a steal. Like, 190D for this seems like it's a pretty good Mage Blood. Life Corruption and Pride. Pride doesn't have as much sell value. You kind of have to sell the Fizz player for Pride to be worth, but Life Corruption is nice. You want this emote added? This little green dude eating a snack. He's eating a divine. Why is he eating a divine? Sure, we'll add it. Don't know why he's eating a divine, though. That's an image of you crafting? Is it, though?
Not. Remember, we do this for freedom.
Typical Lance crafting session? I don't know about that, guys. I don't know. I think that's a stretch. Seems like a bit of a stretch to me for sure. Average crafting session? I don't know about that, guys. Don't know about that one. It's only one div? Yeah, it is only one div. That's a good point to make. It's only one div. I still remember sending the contractor to their graves. What are you talking about, guys? That was a couple of jewel crafts and everybody got paid handsomely. People made a killing off of that. But we no longer do contractors because there were a couple people that didn't make it out. There were a couple accidents, so we had to stop doing that, obviously, for reasons. How's new build feel? Feeling good so far. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't done a Sunder specific build in a hot minute. I was reminded yesterday that I did do a bleed Sunder character a while ago. But I'm excited for this one. Greywind is a pretty cool new axe, and we're gonna see what we can do with it. We use the Mage Blood? Nah. I'm deciding not to use the Mage Blood. I don't want to get addicted to the Mage Blood speed. Like, if I put the Mage Blood on, then I'm going to have trouble taking it off later when I need to, because I want to do Blood Barrier. One visit from OSHA and you got shut down? Maybe. What's it to you? It's corrupted, it's good. Doesn't work with Blood Barrier, guys. Blood Barrier requires full life. To get full life, we need Coward's Chains. What's the life number you're aiming for? Big. Thick. I don't know. We'll just see how much we can get.
The flame of hope may flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
18? If we don't get more than 18, I'm deleting the character. YouTube chat, Israel always has been, just so.
Until now.
Remember?
Do I steal from my other character? Do I rob from my other character? That's the question. How much can I steal from my other character without it being a bad thing? Okay, let's think here. We just need a large jewel. Wait, I might have a good large jewel, actually, now that I think about it. Give us Riot Queller. Bit more res, a bit more attack speed. We'll do the attack speed one. All right, yoink. I would say you should steal the boots. We could steal the boots, but nah. All right. Properly yoinked. We'll use this to get back some passive points. So go like this. Go like this. Do this. Pop, pop. Wait, that doesn't even give me back passive points. That doesn't even give me back passive points. I kind of like I was hoping to. No, I need the dex. Of course, I need the dex. Of course. Oh, is that true to gain nothing? Oh, it's for future. It's for the future, my friend. It's for the future. Trust the process. Grab the 30 dex node. No. I am just simply going to don't look at my res. I am simply gonna get Castro and then we can get rid of all of our decks. It'll be all according to the plan. Everything's gonna be fine. Just do not look at our current resistances. Do me a huge favor and don't look at the current resistances. Are you gonna go apostate? This is a Bog Shaman. Bog Shaman has an ascendancy point that is basically built-in apostate, but you don't have to give up your chest piece. Are you gonna please ban me on this, Necrolis? I could ban you if you want. Is that what you want? Alright, quit this one. I'm praying on 328. Keepers you quit, or are you talking about just free show? I think a lot of people are definitely hoping for a good league for 328. Where's One Passive Voices? We have it listed on trade. Ignite Sunder with a cold MTX? That's sacrilegious? Think of it like a cold burn. It looks cool though, right? I took 10 days off from work for 328. It better be good. If you took 10 days off for 328, I think you and I both know you're going to play it either way. Because you already made that commitment. Imagine taking days off work for Ultimatum League. I mean, Ultimatum was a pretty good league. It had a bad, like, first day, right? Because of the queue and stuff. But it was a cool league. When did teaser season start last time? They said they would start teasing stuff after that announcement post, I think. I think we're gonna get some drip feed stuff. And then after the reveal stream, they'll just be doing like the daily, like here's some of the stuff that you were waiting on type of thing. The ETA for 328. March 6th, first weekend of March. You could say it was ultimately a good league. I mean, it was, right? As far as like League NPCs go, Trial Master has to be one of my favorite League NPCs we've ever had. Single round challenger returns. Yeah.
It seems that those who don't learn from their mistakes.
Trial Master was aura farming. Dude had some good one-liners, man. You get so sad when you keep winning. Yeah, he either gets really depressed when you're beating him, or he's just the most toxic. You know, he's just bragging about his previous wins, basically. He's out of control. Who loves standing in circles and running in circles? I mean, it's a lot of the game. Believe it or not, most boss fights in ARPGs, the best way to win the fight is to run in a circle. The tried and true dodge mechanic strategy is to run in a circle. My strat is to stand behind them, and when I see them move, I blink to the other side. That works pretty well too. Just always rotate behind them. The first thing you do when you fight Hillock is run around him? Yup. You learn very early on the meta strategy of the game.
Of its true children.
If I ever attained a
Which PoE2 slams are 1% of this? PoE2 slams. I mean, you can get some pretty big area eventually on them, but
Another damn.
the slow attack timer just kind of follows you for all of eternity. Okay, so we put this in right here. And then grab some of these. Nice. 4,000 life.
Still alive, are we? Who'd have thought it?
Give me access to block here, which is okay. Also can go this way. Yeah, I like this pathing just more. Pop, 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 pop. Than this. Untrue, the optimal strategy is die repeatedly. That's definitely not the... No. Die repeat. Are you out of your mind?